turns right here. That's what we're playing first. Then we might get to the other games. But let's have some hype around some of these games. So the NFL's done, but you don't have to miss out on football because we got Dipsey Madden, and it's the 17-0 Houston Oilers against the Brooklyn Barons, who are having a good 13-win plus season. And let's make sure we're not all blue. So, divisional playoff football. It's Josh Allen against Michael Hernandez in the showdown of a century. Dipsey Madden kickoff for the divisional round starts now. Let's look at his stats. 10 interceptions, 27 touchdowns, 2,449 yards, 145 for 215. But the real story is he was hurt a lot of the year. So those are just like makeup stats. And did he make up or what? Because it seems like regular season stats for some guys. So there's Crothers as they're missing Josh Jacobs. In the last game of the year, he went out with an injury. It could be the last time we had seen him play. The leading rusher in the NFL of all time, as the Oilers get a sack on Michael Hernandez to set up 3rd and 12. And they just can't get there. So the Oilers make a huge statement on the first drive of the game. And the NFC is really heating up because the Seahawks and the Bears play each other in what should have been the championship game. But now it's going to be the divisional game. So the computer basically got to the championship, maybe even the Super Bowl. 7 interceptions, 27 touchdowns, 2,661 yards, 169 for 221. He played every game this year. So they got the similar stats, but one of them was injured. One of them plays on a run-heavy team, which you'll see hopefully today. They're going to give it to Tevin Dorsett this year a lot in the playoffs, trying to preserve their other guy, Roman Brown, for the Super Bowl. Had a good year this year. Led the league in rushing, not Tevin Dorsett, but Roman Brown, their backup running back. As Dorsett gets the first down here. And he's still in, which is good. Good stuff. Not tired yet. As time winds down, the defense tightens up here. It's 2nd and 9, and he's still in. This one Josh Allen's going to keep. Makes it 3rd and 1. Here they're going to hand it to the running back, who's got a big game. Big time game. So they're cruising a little. But the Barons are a tough defense. So now we got Roman Brown in. Who gets the ball and an immediate 7-yard rush. All up the gut running, just so viewers who are just listening know. And if it is different, I'll be saying probably. But you can expect a lot of the same plays. Dorsett back in. Gonna get a pass here. Get 1 yard. So you don't see a ton of that from them. Maybe just safety throw. Safety play here in the red zone. Dorsett gets another carry to make it 3rd and 5. Yeah. Third and 5 turns to 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line, and the first quarter dwindling down to 0. So 1st and 10 at the 20, and we're starting the second quarter. The Oilers got the ball. It's the divisional round. Dorsett's going right up the gut. He's moving around masterfully on a defense. Seems to kind of be standing a little still. So they're going to hurry up down to the 1, 2nd and goal. And he's barely across. So extra point looks okay. As they practice their kicking, which is going to be important. So the kickoff. And Juge is up in the box seats, looking down, smiling. And the Brooklyn Barons represent, Brooklyn, hip-hop, all that. And they need to show up for all that, for which they represent. Moving a team to Brooklyn, getting a Super Bowl with Cam Newton. It's not in recorded history, but it is part of their history. So they do have a Super Bowl. And they're a lot like these Oilers, where they had almost perfect season that season. Because I think they only lost 1 game. So they were close to, undefeated Super Bowl team as we ever got. Oh my goodness. To the 43 on a broken play. And Michael Hernandez comes from the Washington Commanders, I think. And he won the Rookie of the Year, acquired by the Barons, because we like to get the Rookies of the Year. And he's trying to do what Cam Newton did. Come in here, just get a Super Bowl. And they almost had more. Wow, illegal contact. So the Barons moving the ball up into the 21-yard line. They got a run game all of a sudden. They got a pass game too, of course. Michael Hernandez has been hot, just throwing the ball. So 2nd and 7. It's getting to the 2-minute warning. And it's 0-7, but the Barons are knocking on the door for the Oilers. Incomplete. First down, I think. Amazing. So that's going to be game defining right there. Down at the 3. He's 5 for 6, 2nd and 2. Touchdown. Crothers just runs over their defense. But maybe he scored a little too soon. I think it will be fine, though, as the Barons are going to get the ball after halftime. So I'd say, like I said, they're a lot like the Dolphins or something. They will retain this. They will fight. They will make Josh Allen have to throw. Nobody wants to be open. Against all odds. Down at the 1 with a timeout. Touchdown. Oilers. The 2-point good also. So that's big time for these Oilers. So halftime is upon us. So it's to the championship. They're either going to face Columbus or Cleveland, whoever wins this game, to the Super Bowl. So the AFC's got it in lock. It's a Dipsey Madden Super Bowl, but in the NFC, a lot different story. The computer, the Saints and the Giants have a face-off in a game to see who's going to get into the championship, into the NFC, and then the Seahawks and the Bears play in the divisional round. Oh, so the Oilers get the ball. We were playing like our life depended on it. Oh my goodness. But Josh Allen just proved himself out here in this last drive that he can move the ball with a minute to go. And Jude just looking up from the stands and smiling. And so Cleveland is going to get the nod, most likely, to go play whoever wins this game. And it's still a close game. New Orleans versus New York. They're 10-7. The Saints. So Keandre, your Saints are up there, man. Good job. Good job. And I really want them to take out the Giants because the Giants, I need them to lose. They're 14-3. And Dorsett is hurt. And that's what a guy looks like when he gets hurt. So let's take a second and make sure he's okay. Yeah, he looks okay. Just a little shaken up. So here comes Brown, which is the last thing they really wanted, honestly. The leading rusher in the league. I think we'll sub. We'll let's keep him in here. See how he does. Because, you know, this is our playoff game. The Barons are tough. It's only 7-15 right now. We need our star. And our star is Roman Brown. And let's get Woodley out there too. Let's show our depth. So 3rd and 3. So Woodley's going to get this here. It's a big run. He gets much more than he needed. Just shows, like, what's going to win championships. Depth in your running back. And a lot of teams missed this. The Barons have depth in running back for sure, but I don't know if they have a 3rd string running back that's as good as Woodley is. And that's kind of what they're testing out right now. 4 rushes, 25 yards, set up 1st and goal. And they're going to let him keep running. Okay, let's see how he does. Touchdown. In the divisional round to go up 21-7 before the extra point. And we know how hard it is once the Oilers are up 14-0. And here they are up 22-7. They're looking to win their 40-somethingth game in a row. They've been undefeated all last season, the preseason, this season, all the way up to this divisional round. Now all they got to do is play good defense, which they've been doing all day. and continue on offense to chip away at the clock. And they will have this game. So they elect to run with Crothers, who's having an okay day. 5 rushes, 18 yards, and the touchdown. Hand that guy the ball more, you know. And Hernandez is having a good game despite just throwing an incompletion. And now it kind of changed the complexion of his game right there. 5 for 7, 57 yards. Before that, he was 4 for 6. So a little better. A spin move by Crothers. And he just runs out of bounds. That is going to change the complexion of Crothers' game. I think they listened to me. 28 yards he just ran, and now they're out in the shotgun, ready to just throw the ball. Almost throws a pick, almost takes a sack. And that's the end of the third quarter. That's just nuts. You gotta be joking me. Throwing the game away with another throw. He's 5 for 9, 57 yards. They are in desperation mode, I guess. You know, you gotta throw the ball at this point. What do you do? What do you do? And of course, 6 for 10, 62 yards, gonna lead to a really long 4th and 5 for the Barons. And it's the game. This is their season on the line. They gotta have this. 4th and 5. He drops back. It's complete to Delvin. And they are going to keep going. He's 7 for 11, 69 yards. The chances of them winning aren't slim, but not none. And pick. Interception by Edmonds. And Juge is probably going to the championship. That is a game-sealing interception. As we know, they're going to run out the clock now. And they haven't been able to stop them. So it's hopefully going to be a downhill decline here, but they might have 1 or 2 more punts and exciting moments in them, depending on what happens here. And Dorsett is back. I don't know why they would let him play, but he's 15 rushes, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Did definitely win the game for us, basically. Our whole running game. So they did get the first down. And on this run, it's now 2nd and 2 after the first down run. And they're getting towards that 2-minute warning probably after this play. Big run by Dorsett to put him up over 100 yards, 102 yards with 17 rushes. Taking over these playoffs. Last playoffs, it was Roman Brown. They really let him do it. This year, they're letting Dorsett have a shot at it. And I think he's the lightning they need to the thunder that Roman Brown is throwing around. Oh my goodness. So the timeouts are starting to come out. Us, the parents, are just going to try anything to put up more than 7 in this game. That's really the goal now. And Dorsett keeps breaking it on him. He is going to be the future of the team, I think. And Brown must be slowing down or something. I think he's a little older than Dorsett in terms of how long they've been in the league. They're both Super Bowl winning. And 2nd and 1, and all their timeouts are depleted. The Oilers are going to kneel this game out. That's it. So there we go. These are the tough games to win. You never know if the Barons are going to come out here and just smoke you. Because they are good. But they were missing some key pieces. Try the greatest running back of all time. Just not even present in Josh Jacobs. He's #1 all time, and he's hurt today. And so we might not see him ever again. And it was sad because his last game of the season, regular season, and they defied it. They're going to try to get to the Super Bowl to give him one more shot. But Dipsey Madden doesn't favor storylines. We only favor winning. And the Oilers do nothing but win. So you cannot argue with it. And the Barons have been there before. Like I said, it's not in recorded history, but they have a Super Bowl as the Brooklyn Barons with Cam Newton. And when they did it, it was a lot like this Oilers team last year when they did it. And so that was really their shot to stay above them. Because the Barons have been above the Oilers. One is the best rebuild team. They're the only rebuild team to win it until the Oilers won it. And now, if the Oilers can get another, we're talking, who's the best rebuild so far? It's Houston. I mean, it's already, we know. Unless the Capitals somehow do it. So there you go. That was the game. That was Juge versus the Brooklyn Barons. Juge gets the win. He's hard to beat. That Juge and the Oilers. Because all he does is win. And of course, we know the rules. You just go with who's, because I could have played as either team. They're both Dipsey Madden teams, but one's 13-4, one's 17-0. Columbus at Cleveland, 13-4, 14-3. It's going to be Cleveland that I play as. And Cleveland is the only shot at upsetting Houston anyway, so it's fine. It's totally fine. Because we're an 84 overall with an 87 defense and an 83 offense. But yeah, until next time, thank you for watching Dipsey Madden.